The Great War was a new kind of war. It was fought in trenches with machine guns and artillery. The battlefield was deadly and hard to cross. In 1916, a new weapon appeared, the tank. The British built the first tanks. They were called Mark I tanks. These early tanks were slow and clumsy. They were also unreliable, but they could cross trenches and resist machine gun fire. Tanks were used for the first time at the Battle of the Somme in 1916. Their impact was limited, but they showed promise. Tanks gave armies a way to break the stalemate of trench warfare. They could attack enemy lines and support infantry advances. The use of tanks in World War I changed the way wars were fought. The success of tanks in World War I led to their further development. Armies around the world began to see the potential of armoured warfare. The tank had arrived, and it would change the face of battle forever. World War II saw tanks evolve rapidly. They became faster, more powerful, and more reliable. The German army in particular embraced tank warfare. Their blitzkrieg tactics relied on tanks like the Panzer IV. These tanks were fast and deadly, able to punch through enemy lines. The Soviet T-34 was another important tank of the war. It was simple, rugged, and easy to produce. The T-34's sloped armour made it very resistant to enemy fire. Its powerful gun could destroy German tanks. The German Tiger tank was a fearsome opponent on the battlefield. It had very thick armour and a huge gun. The Tiger was designed to destroy enemy tanks at long range. It was a powerful symbol of German military might. Tanks played a decisive role in many battles of World War II. They spearheaded attacks, defended key positions, and supported infantry. The war proved that tanks were essential for any modern army. After World War II, the Cold War began. The United States and the Soviet Union became locked in a nuclear standoff. Both sides poured resources into developing new weapons, including tanks. The Cold War saw a technological arms race in tank design. The United States developed the M48 Patton and later the M60 Patton. These tanks featured powerful guns, advanced armour, and improved mobility. They were designed to counter the threat of Soviet tanks. The Soviets in turn produced tanks like the T-54 and T-62. These tanks were known for their ruggedness and firepower. They were designed to fight on the vast plains of Eastern Europe. The Cold War also saw the development of new technologies like composite armour and smoothbore guns. Composite armour, made from layers of different materials, offered better protection against anti-tank weapons. Smoothbore guns could fire more advanced ammunition, increasing their effectiveness. While the Cold War never led to a direct conflict between the superpowers, their tank armies trained for a war that never came. The tanks of this era reflected the technological advancements of the time. Modern tanks are technological marvels. They combine devastating firepower, advanced armour, and sophisticated electronics. These tanks are designed to dominate the modern battlefield. They are much more than just armoured boxes with guns. One example of a modern tank is the German Leopard 2. It's considered one of the best tanks in the world. It has a powerful diesel engine, allowing it to reach high speeds. Its advanced armour protects it from a variety of threats. Another example is the American M1 Abrams. This tank has been in service for decades and has undergone numerous upgrades. It is equipped with a sophisticated fire control system that allows it to hit targets with great accuracy. Modern tanks are also equipped with advanced communications and navigation systems. This allows them to share information and coordinate their movements on the battlefield. They can operate effectively in all weather conditions and types of terrain. These technological advancements make modern tanks formidable opponents. They are the product of decades of research and development. They represent the cutting edge of armoured warfare technology. The future of tank warfare is likely to be shaped by new technologies. These may include unmanned tanks, directed energy weapons, and active protection systems. Unmanned tanks, controlled remotely, could reduce the risk to human crews. Directed energy weapons like lasers could offer a more precise and faster way to engage targets. Active protection systems could detect and neutralize incoming missiles or rockets. These advancements could revolutionize tank warfare. However, the future of tanks is not just about technology. It is also about strategy and tactics. The way tanks are used in battle is likely to change as new threats emerge. Future conflicts may see tanks used in new and innovative ways. Despite the rise of drones and other advanced weapons, tanks are likely to remain relevant on the battlefield for the foreseeable future. Their unique combination of firepower, protection and mobility makes them invaluable assets in a wide range of combat scenarios. The evolution of the tank is far from over.